If there were no evil, there would be no way for God to demonstrate his mercy, grace, and loving kindness. So say it again. If there were no evil, there would be no way for God to demonstrate his mercy, grace, and loving kindness. God is all these good things. How can you show mercy, grace, and loving kindness if there's not evil as well? So because of evil, evil doesn't disprove God's existence. If anything, it proves it. And it helps us get to better understand God's goodness even more. And that is worth it. Tough to tell someone as they're in the hospital room, as their child is dying, which is why I think it's important to have a firm understanding of this before these tragedies occur, which they obviously will. And I guess this leads to my final question before we get to our guest. How do we even know what good is? How do we even know what good is? How dare you, Slater, in your feeble little brain? Now, let me not say it like that. Let me say, how do you, Slater, in your feeble little brain, even have a concept of what is good and evil? Good based on what standard? And if you are a Christian and someone asks you these questions, this is your chance to share the gospel. And it's a good chance to remind yourself as well. And get someone to understand that the evil you're so angry about that exists in the world is in your heart too. Your heart too. And there's a way to take care of that, because the evil that's in your heart, and this is the gospel, by the way, the evil that's in your heart deserves eternal punishment because God is just. God is just. You broke the law, and there has to be a punishment. That's justice. Right? You've lied, and we all have lied. You've stolen. You've cheated. You've had impure thoughts, right? So you deserve a punishment. That's justice. Now that's the bad news. But then Jesus paid the penalty for your sins. That's God's mercy. That's God's kindness. That's God's love. That is the gospel. That is the good news. So you have the bad news, and now you have the good news. And if someone asks this big question in an authentic way, why do bad things happen to good people? Why do bad things happen at all? What a great chance to ultimately share the gospel.
Don't miss Why God Lets Bad Things Happen, a First TV original special. Available now exclusively for First TV supporters. Visit thefirsttv.com or the First TV app to learn more.